everyone. 여러분 1부 잘 들어보셨나요? 차분하게 말씀 잘 하시죠? 자, 그러면 1부에 이어서 2부 바로 들려드리겠습니다. 내용은 그대로 이어집니다.
Wait,
Yes,
so
yes,
let
yes.
me ask you about this conference. Like, is this this is a vegetarian a conference for vegetarians all over the world, right?
Yes, yeah, all
So,
over the world.
are you like, do you just volunteer to go? Do you participate? And can anyone participate, or is this something for a representative of an institution or a group or something like that?
Yes, it's quite natural that because there are so many people from the world, so definitely some people who is in charge of that, the meeting.
Mhm.
So we can apply for the attendance, okay,
Mhm.
beforehand,
Yeah.
okay, and then we write the form
Mhm.
for application, and then we can join
Oh,
the
okay.
conference, okay.
Yeah.
And there are 4 sessions a year.
Mhm.
And we can join one of them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. During one session, I can say there are 400 or 500 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is
In
it
one
only
session.
held in India?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
So far. Okay.
Mhm.
India
Good.
is well known for vegetarian country, right?
It's very vegetarian. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I've never been to India, but some of my friends have been to India. I mean, basically for traveling, but they
Mm-hmm.
said it was very different, but it was, it's awakening. They loved it.
What do you
So,
mean by it?
awakening meaning like the cultural differences and their philosophy of living, because India
Mm-hmm.
has a very
Oriental.
strong identity of,
Mm-hmm.
of its own.
Yes,
And
it is
it's
true.
very different from, I mean, Korea is very westernized these days, but India is still very,
Yeah.
so, I mean, they were culture shocked. They were,
Mm-hmm.
in a good way and bad way. But my
Mm-hmm.
friend was talking to me about her good experiences in
Mm-hmm.
India and how awakening it was and how sheltered she felt living in Korea,
Mm-hmm.
So that's one place I really want to go visit. But
Mm-hmm.
it's really not, when you're planning vacations, summer
Mm-hmm.
vacation with your friends or family, India
Mm-hmm.
is not the place that you just go for summer vacation with your family, you know what I mean? So, so
Dirty and crowded and
yeah, it's not comfortable, you can't really go with their parents because
yeah.
they're
Mm-hmm.
probably not going to like it.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I need to plan for my own, but yeah, it has been
Oh,
a
please, please, please.
yeah, did you
I do not recommend you go to India alone,
Yeah, but
especially woman.
my
Woman.
friend, she's a girl too, and then she went with a group of people.
American friend?
No, she's Korean.
Korean, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, she went with a group of people, but she didn't go with someone she knew. You know what I mean? So it was like a group tour
Mm-hmm.
thing. But
Mm-hmm.
she said she loved it, so I'm thinking of going too. I mean, it's been on my list forever, but I never
Mm-hmm.
really found the time and opportunity to go.
Mm-hmm.
How
Mm-hmm.
was your experience? I mean, how do you like India?
Crowded, dirty.
Yeah, that's your impression. Yeah, a lot of people are, yeah, like that.
Okay. They have their own, typical culture and tradition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. The older generations stick to the, tradition,
Yeah.
but the younger generation in big cities like
Uh-huh.
Delhi or
Uh-huh.
Mumbai,
Uh-huh.
okay, youngsters, they are westernized. Okay.
Yeah.
They speak English and they enjoy the fast food and junk. I can say junk food, yes, fast
Mhm.
food and
Mhm.
okay. So they wear very trendy, the jeans and clothes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, with the sunglasses and
Uh-huh.
accessories.
Yeah, I guess it's
Mm.
their transition period. They're transitioning into something else, and
Yeah,
obviously, like,
in some specific areas like big cities. Okay.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, young people are easily influenced by, the new culture, and the older generations, because I mean India is a very traditional and conservative country, so
Yes, yes.
yeah, I mean
yes,
they still
true.
have caste, they still have yeah, they still
Yes.
have classification
What do
in
you
their
think about
people.
caste system?
I
Do you,
mean like uh
mm.
I don't know if I have an opinion about it because it's their culture and they're
Mhm,
still sticking to it.
mhm.
But I do believe that it is against basic human rights.
Equality,
Yeah, basic human
equality,
rights. Yes.
basic human rights. Okay.
Yeah. So
Mhm,
I don't know enough to comment
mhm,
about it more,
mhm,
but
mhm,
I've read some books about the
mhm,
lowest class of caste.
mhm,
They're not even considered human. They're not even considered, animal. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Like they're
Yeah, yeah.
considered basically at a below human level, and
Yes, yes,
just
yes.
just because you're born from their parents,
Mhm,
that doesn't mean they should have lived.
mhm.
They should have some that kind of life.
Yes,
And
yes,
yeah,
yes.
I mean
They
it's
cannot they cannot change their job, or they cannot sometimes they cannot
they
move to
can't.
other areas. Okay,
Yeah,
they
they
cannot
have
they.
assigned a job that their parents were
Mhm,
doing. They have to do the same thing, and
mhm,
unless they get out of
mhm,
the country, there's no way for them to get out of
mhm.
that caste. And I
Yeah,
think that's just so unfair.
yeah.
And
They cannot marry to other caste.
no, they can't.
They can't.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I mean, I've never been there, but I'm very curious about their culture, because I've only
Mhm.
read it in the books,
Mhm.
and I've only
Mhm.
seen it on television
Mhm.
and stuff. So
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
but then like when I hear about it, when my
Mhm.
friends go travel, they only travel to big
Mhm.
cities, right? So when
Mhm.
I hear about their experience, it sounds
Mhm.
like nothing's very different from our life.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, I guess what I'm wondering is like, can you really feel the classified society when you are physically
Mhm.
there, in the
Mhm.
country?
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah, so I guess that's one of the reasons that I really want to, go and
Mhm.
experience because
Mhm.
actually I studied anthropology in college.
Mhm.
So that was something that I read a lot about and studied a lot about
Mhm.
the cultural part of it, social part of it, and
Yes.
just universal, human
Mhm.
rights kind of things. So,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
definitely. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. I don't want to, I don't want to insult your opinion about that, but
Mhm.
basically, I think that knowledge is one thing,
Mhm.
and the experience is
Oh,
the
definitely. I
other.
agree. I agree
Okay,
with you
okay,
wholeheartedly. Yeah.
okay. Book knowledge is one thing. Okay,
Mhm.
I think that yes, if we want to know the reality of something, okay,
Mhm.
we should experience firsthand,
Yeah.
and then we can understand the knowledge
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
and then we can evaluate the real situation of that knowledge that we learned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that yes, caste is sort of like the represents injustice. Okay,
Mhm.
violate the basic human rights,
Mhm.
right? Okay, but I don't want to uh, go extreme about this issue, caste. But
Yeah.
let me tell you this way, okay? If they are truly contented,
Mhm.
okay, what should we say? Okay, like okay, if I was born in a certain caste, okay,
Mhm.
it means that my destiny is fixed,
Mhm.
right? My
Mhm.
future is destined.
Mhm.
Okay, it means that I don't have to struggle to change my life.
Mhm.
It means that I can stay contented.
Mhm.
If I accepted my situation in that way, my life would be contented and happy and right.
Yeah, you don't have to try to do anything. It's all
Yeah,
destined.
yeah, yeah. I don't have to struggle to develop my status. It mean okay. If you want to develop myself, it means that I feel I don't feel happy now.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't feel contented at this moment, my current situation. So I want to develop myself, okay, through struggling.
Yeah.
So there is a gap between between my current situation and my future situation. So I have a goal, okay, far from here, and then I'm trying to to reach there. Okay, so okay, to some extent, yes, we should learn to stay contented with what we have. Okay, so I don't say that you should not try to do something to develop yourself. I don't say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say that is that we should not judge anything, without any first experience.
Oh, of course not. I mean, we are only observers. We only observe, and then even our observation is biased. Because we're Koreans and we come from totally different cultural background. Everything is just so different from what they're experiencing. So we're only observers, and we try to observe objectively without our opinions or our background or anything like that. But it's impossible,
Yes,
it's impossible.
True.
So I mean, so there's always that discussion of like, can you really observe a culture without bias?
Without bias.
In my opinion, it's impossible.
Yeah.
And because I think that's why traveling experience is so different for everyone. Because they all come from different backgrounds, different cultural backgrounds.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah. So,
even though we see only one same, situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the reaction or impression that we get can vary.
Completely. Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't mean to, the ignore your opinion. It's just I'm
not
trying
at
to
all.
share the opinion about that.
And I agree with you. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah. So yeah, since you mentioned India, I thought I would, share what I thought about it. Yeah, I mean.
So as a Korean, we are living in a very conservative society.
Yeah.
But nowadays, the situation has been changing very rapidly now. Okay, westernized so fastly. But older generations always worry about the young generations, the rudeness and impatience or something. But young generations also try to develop themselves, like a challenge, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is always a generational confliction.
Yeah. There's always. It's not only
conflict.
in Korea either. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, so now that you mentioned about, the future and the young generations, did you vote? There was an election yesterday. It's for
Please tell me. Did you?
Yes, of course.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Why not?
I didn't.
I mean, you should have for your kids and for younger generations, no?
Okay. This is my personal belief about politics. Okay. Politicians are politicians. Businessmen are businessmen. Politicians always doing something for themselves. I don't think they're doing something for their nation or public. I know that everybody is selfish. Human basic nature is selfish. I know, I understand. We have a selfish to some extent. But I don't expect too much from politicians, even though some politicians are are considered very highly or something. Okay, I don't believe so.
Yeah,
I don't think they can change history.
Oh, the politicians can't.
Cannot. Cannot. But I know that voting is our right. I don't think voting is our responsibility.
Oh, okay. But
So
then, like, can't you think of it this way too? Because they are the ones who make laws and stuff. So, and then we live under those laws.
yes, yes,
So,
it is true. It is true. Okay.
I don't particularly, pursue one person, like, oh, I love you,
Mm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that, I don't know, like, I don't know everyone who I voted for, obviously, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping they do the right
Mm.
thing when I vote for
Mm-hmm.
them. And you're
I see.
totally right. We never know, and people are very
Mm.
selfish, and a
Mm.
lot of politicians, in fact, do
Mm.
commit wrongdoings,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
and recently in Korea that has been a huge problem for several years.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, and I am truly at
Mm.
this point as well very
Mm-hmm.
pessimistic about the whole politic thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I still do believe that we need to, vote.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me tell you, okay. There is a duty and
Mhm.
there is a right.
Mhm.
Okay? Duty, we should follow the duty.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay? If you do not follow the duty,
Mhm.
we should be punished.
Mhm.
Like we should pay a tax.
Yeah.
Okay? We should follow the regulation or law.
Uh-huh.
Okay? As a man, we should join the military service. So
Uh-huh.
we should do military service.
Uh-huh.
Okay? It is a duty. But voting is a right. I don't think it is a duty.
It is a right. It's true.
Okay, it is a right.
Yeah.
So I have a right to do it or not.
Mhm.
Okay. If I don't want to do it, I will not do it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true. It's
But
totally,
but
yeah.
and at the same time I'm the only one of the more than 50 million people in South Korea.
Mhm.
So I don't run this country.
Mhm.
Okay. Majority uh, uh, vote.
Mhm.
Okay, majority. So many people vote.
I
Okay.
think it was more than 60% of the population
Yes.
voted this time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't get me wrong. Okay.
No, no,
If
no, no.
I said that okay, I don't expect too much from politicians. Politicians are selfish. Everybody is
Yeah.
selfish. It doesn't
I
mean that
think
I
the
don't
same.
want to.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I don't approach those kind of aspects negatively. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I just want to. We should to face the reality
Uh-huh.
of the politics.
Uh-huh.
Okay, or economy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we should expect too much. We expect too much from politicians, and we disappointed
Uh-huh.
and regret,
Uh-huh.
and we vote the other party next time, and then we expect too much, and then we disappointed and regret,
Yeah,
and
it
we
goes back and forth all the
yeah,
time, right?
yeah. So okay, I just try to point out such a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
totally.
okay.
No, everyone has their own opinion, so.
Yes, everybody should be positive. Okay. We
Mhm.
should live our life positively. Okay.
Mhm.
So I don't want to educate our children negatively. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, you should behave positively. You should think positively. I
Mhm.
encourage them to be positive.
Yeah.
Okay. You should vote. Okay. If you like, if you have
Mhm.
politicians that you like, okay, you should vote,
Mhm.
but I don't force. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
as an individual, I do not vote.
Yeah. I mean, it's your own right, so you're free
Okay.
to do whatever you want to do. I was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
curious because everyone's, all the media is talking about, the voting election and the
Mhm.
results and stuff like that. So I was
Yeah.
curious.
Yes, yes.
Wait, so
Polit-
since you're, uh-huh, go ahead.
media,
Go ahead.
media is also, the interested in their 시청률 ratio,
Uh-huh.
rating.
Yeah, the ratings.
Yeah, they are also interested in their own rating.
Yeah.
Okay, they try to catch the trend news. Okay, update news.
Yeah. Yeah.
So okay, so it's a sort of competition field
Oh,
as well.
definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay.
Wait, since we were talking about politics, let me ask you this. So a few days ago, North Korea and President Trump met. Did you watch that?
Yeah. Yes, I watched.
Yeah, I mean, and it sounds like you served in the military already, right?
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh. So, like, how did you feel about that? I feel like from my experience, I feel like men who served the military felt a little more passionate about, the whole, maybe we're ending the armistice agreement and, this, this might bring, unification of Korea, Like I'm just wondering what you feel like, what you feel about this whole thing, the summit.
Maybe our father's generation, okay, who went through a Korean War, okay, they feel like this is a show.
They
Okay?
are?
They feel like this is a show.
Your father's generation is
I
saying
didn't,
that.
I didn't ask, but the older generations, yes,
Oh, they are
who
saying
went
that?
through, older generations who went through the Korean War, okay, they they experienced the war itself, okay,
Yeah.
okay. They don't believe in communist.
Mhm.
They don't have any faith in communists,
Yeah.
as far as I know. Okay,
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
yeah. When they watched the the summit, between the North Korea and the States, okay, they feel like okay, this is kind of big show. Okay, I don't believe North Korea. Okay, but my opinion, like I said, I don't expect much. Okay, even though yes, it is likely that okay, our future will be changed drastically.
Yeah.
Okay, from the this kind of the agreement.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe like you said, armistice, agreement. Okay, or something like that. But in that case, yes, our the young soldiers feel relieved.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't need to stay alert 24 hours a day. Okay, they don't do the drill a lot of times. Okay, maybe they the young generations below 20, maybe they may expect that oh, we don't need to join the army. Because
Yeah,
this
they were
kind of
saying that. Does that mean that like it's not gonna be a
this
mandatory for men to serve in the army?
mandatory, yeah, because this kind of peaceful mood, okay, maybe it is likely that we don't have to do a mandatory military service or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, they can expect those kind of things. Okay, but in near future, I don't think it will happen. I don't think in very near future, I don't think it will happen.
Me
They
neither.
have to join military in a mandatory service. Okay, but yeah, President Trump. Okay,
Yeah.
President Trump is a representative of the states. It means that he should work for his own country.
Yeah.
Okay, even though the United States is called a worldwide military police country, like who is in charge of worldwide peace or something, but his number one priority is that his own people, right? Okay, get a job for his people and develop his own economy or something. Protect his country's economy from China or other countries. Okay, like a nationalism. Okay, Kim Jong-un is also has the same story. Okay, he's doing his job for his own benefit and his own country's benefit. Right, protect his the ruin or regime.
Yeah.
Okay, protect his own regime. That is his number one priority, right? Okay, between them we should negotiate or compromise. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, negotiate and compromise, give something and get something.
Yeah.
Okay, like a businessman. So okay, yes, maybe yes, with this kind of the peaceful mood, we can expect that something will be changed.
Yeah.
In a positive way, like we can build infrastructure in the North Korea.
Yeah.
With the help of from the South Korea's help.
Yeah, they definitely need the help.
And then we can travel to the European continent via train
Yeah, that's
from
exciting.
South Korea
kind of.
through North Korea and Russia and China, right? Something.
Yeah.
And then we can also tour Gumgang Mountain and other tourist attractions in the North Korea, unpolluted,
Yeah,
uncontaminated.
definitely.
Yes, yeah. And then we share our culture and tradition more often. Maybe we can mingle more easily
Yeah,
between them.
definitely.
And then naturally they feel like, oh, it is good and it is wonderful. South Korea is also, oh, it is wonderful, fantastic. And then from the bottom side, not from the upper side, the politicians, from the bottom side, like a normal, citizens.
Yeah.
Okay, the mood has been changed, will be changed, and then naturally majority will feel that okay, something has to be changed.
Yeah.
Like a reunification or something.
Yeah.
Like, if we call it our final destination, okay, we will get that final destination successfully, in a natural way.
I'm just curious, like there are going to be changes, hopefully, and I guess I'm curious. I don't have any, expectations or, pointers as to how this is going to change, but there are going to be changes. I guess I'm curious, how it's going to be like in the future.
Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Exactly. No one knows, and hopefully it will be positive for,
Actually, we didn't expect that the West Germany and East Germany reunited.
Yeah.
Okay, the war, the war.
Yeah.
War suddenly war collapsed.
I know. I mean, that just happened very unexpectedly.
Yeah. As far as I know that before unification in Germany, the Eastern German visited Western Germany sometimes, like a tourist, okay, for several days, they come and go and something like that, but not a real, close relationship. But some area, they go through the wall gate, and then move to the visit the Western Germany, and then yes, slowly more people visit the Western Germany, and then suddenly the wall collapsed.
Yeah.
Okay, without any intentions from the politicians or government.
Yeah,
okay?
people just crush it down.
Crash down, yes, exactly. So nobody expected such a situation.
Yeah.
So
hopefully.
in Korean, in between two Koreas, we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for your time. It's been already an hour.
Oh, time flies.
I know, time flies. So I think I'm going to ask you a few questions in Korean. Is that okay? Do you still have some time?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please. Thank you.
자, 이렇게 해서 아롬타스님과의 영어 인터뷰 부분 전체를 들으셨습니다. 어떠셨나요? 제가 말씀드렸던 것처럼 굉장히 다양하고 재밌죠? 저도 한 시간이 어떻게 지나가는지 모르게 즐거운 마음으로 대화를 했었는데요. 여기에 이어서 한국어 인터뷰 부분, 그러니까 영어 탈피로 어떻게 공부했는지에 대해서 말씀하시는 그 부분도 다음 방송으로 올려드리겠습니다. 꼭 한번 들어보세요.